Coming to you live one more time from Davenport, Florida. And this morning in my morning live wake up motivation, I want to talk about a topic. I did the best I could with what I had to use. And basically, the reason why I want to talk about this topic is because a lot of people in life, we need to realize that even though we don't have a whole lot in life, we may not have what we want, and we may not have what our desires are and the needs of our heart or whatever the situation is in life, but we have to learn how to take what we have and use it to the best of our benefit in whatever we have in whatever situation we're in. So, like say for instance, if you're trying to, you know, do lose weight and say you don't have all the proper things that you need in order to put together a good schedule regimen to lose weight, just use what you got. Just do what you have. If you don't have what you need to get the right type of diet, just use what you have. If you only have one workout suit to work in, a sweatsuit, just use that one suit. If you only have one pair of shoes to run in, even though they may not be comfortable, just go ahead and use those one shoes and do the best you can with what you have to use. Because the thing is in life, if we sit back and do the best we can with what we have to use in life, then we're more appreciative for the other things. When we get more in life, we're more appreciative because we learned how to be satisfied and take what we had, even though it wasn't the best or it wasn't what we wanted, and we used it, and we were still able to get the results that we wanted in whatever particular situation that we're trying to do. Because like I said, you don't need the perfect pair of shoes to run in to lose weight. You don't need the perfect exercise plan to lose weight. You don't need the perfect diet to lose weight. So you just have to realize, just take and use what you have in order to get what you need. Because the thing is, if you learn how to be appreciative and use what you have, then God can bless you with more. And then just be thankful for what you have and do the best with what you have. Say, for instance, if you're trying to do something and you're trying to start a business, but you don't have exactly what you need to start this business up the way that you want to start it up, just use what you have and get the business up and running. And then once you get the business up and running, and then once you start to generate income, then you can put more into it, and then you'll have more to use. But don't just give up and say, well, you know what? I don't have everything I need to start this business, so I'm not going to start this business. Don't let that, don't let what you're liking stop you from getting what you deserve. I'll say that again. Don't let what you're liking stop you from getting what you deserve. Because what you have to realize in life, nothing is the perfect plan. And when you set out to do something, no matter what you have, you have to learn to use it and do the best you can with what you have to use. Because if you do the best you can with what you have to use, you will see how tremendously you can grow if you just believe in yourself. And never tell yourself that if you don't have the perfect plan to start a business, that I'm not going to start it because I don't have the perfect plan. Take the plan that you have and start that business, because of the simple fact, if you don't start somewhere, then you'll never get nowhere. I'll say that again. If you don't start somewhere, you'll never get nowhere. And that's what I'm saying to you this morning in my morning live wake up motivation, is that I did the best I could with what I had to use, and I want to encourage you to do the same. I want you to do the best you could with what you have to use, no matter what it is. It may not be what you want, it may not be laid out the way you want it, but just know that you have something to begin with. And whatever you have to begin with, and whatever task that you're trying to complete in life, if you don't start somewhere, then you'll never get nowhere. And that's what you have to realize. Don't look. See, a lot of people miss out on a lot of things in life and a lot of great opportunities in life is because they tell themselves, well, I don't have everything I need to start this business, so I'm not going to start it. or I don't have everything I need to lose this weight, so I'm not going to go on no diet, or I don't have everything I need to complete this mission, so I'm never going to start trying. That's where you sell yourself short, is when you browbeat yourself up about what you don't have to start something up. You need to just learn how to use what you got and do the best you can with what you have. Like I said, I did the best I could with what I had to use. So that's what I'm saying to you. Be thankful and grateful for what you have to use in whatever task that you're trying to complete in life. And also realize that if you don't start somewhere, you'll never get nowhere. And don't make excuses for your lack of ability to have what you need not to start, because you cannot do that, because you'll keep saying, well, I don't have what I need to start this business today. I'll start it tomorrow. And then it'll keep being tomorrow, and it'll keep being tomorrow, and you never will start that business. And the same way with you trying to get in good health and eat a healthy diet plan and exercise and lose weight and do the things that you need to do, you would tell yourself, well, I don't have exactly what I need to start this diet plan, so I'm going to start tomorrow. But what you have to realize, we have to realize tomorrow is never promised to nobody. So don't put off what you can do today until tomorrow. Because when you say you're going to do it tomorrow, then it's another tomorrow, then it's another tomorrow. So you have to realize that I did the best I could with what I had to use. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do this morning in my morning live wake up motivation, is that no matter what you have to use in whatever task that you're setting out to achieve in life, don't give up and don't start because you don't have everything you need and because everything is not perfect. Because nothing is going to be perfect, because we don't live in a perfect world. So what we have to realize is that we have to learn how to do the best we can with what we have to use, no matter what it is, and no matter what kind of task that we're trying to complete in life. We just have to realize that we have to do the best we can with what we have to use. Because if we don't allow ourselves to do the best we can with what we have to use, we will never get anywhere in life. We will always make excuses for that we don't have what we need to start a business. We don't have what we need to start a plan and put together a schedule and a regimen to start losing weight. We don't have what we need to move on to the next level in life, to create change in our life. See, what we have to realize about life is that there's no perfect world and there's no perfect life. So anytime you start out to accomplish anything in life, you're not going to always have what you need. But if you have just enough to get it started, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to encourage yourself to do. Because if you can encourage yourself enough to just get it started, as you go along into whatever task that you're trying to complete or whatever business that you're trying to build or accomplish, whatever the case may be, as you grow, then more things will come that you can use, and you will get more knowledge that you need in order to be able to build this business to the level of where you want it, or to be able to put together this schedule and this regimen and this plan to where you can lose the weight you want to lose, to where you can achieve whatever it is you want to achieve in life. Because I say this all the time, whatever the mind can conceive, it can achieve. But the mind cannot conceive nothing and achieve nothing when you're making excuses with yourself as to why you cannot do something because you don't have what you need. You just have to learn how to do the best you could with what you have to use. And then once you learn and you focus your mind on how to do the best you could with what you have to use, then now you will see a difference created in your life, because now you have adopted a different mindset as to where I don't have what I need to go out here and start this business, but I'm going to take what I have and I'm going to use it to the best of my ability and get this business started, because I know as I go along and as I grow, I will eventually get the things that I need to where I can take this business to the level to where I want it to be. That's the type of attitude you have to have in order to be successful in life. But if you got the attitude that I don't have what I need to start this business, so I'm not going to start this business right now, I'm going to wait until I get what I need to start this business. Well, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. You're never, ever going to get exactly what you need whenever you decide to create change in your life. You decide to start a new business. You decide to walk on a new journey in life, do something different in life. You're never, ever going to have what you need at that point in time. So you just got to learn how to use what you have to proceed on to start achieving whatever task that you're setting out to achieve. Because if you procrastinate and make excuses as to why you cannot do what you need to do because you don't have what you need, then you'll never get there. So this is what I'm saying to you, ladies and gentlemen, this morning in my Morning Life Wake Up Motivation is I did the best I could with what I had to use, and I'm encouraging you to do the same because I did the best I could with what I had to use, and I eventually got to where I wanted to be. And you can do the same, but you just have to have the courage to start and stop making excuses as to why you cannot start building a business, creating a second strand of income because you don't have exactly what you need to start. You always have what you need to start if you have a mindset, a positive mindset to change. That's all you need to start anything. And if you have that, you can start anything that you want to do in life. You can accomplish anything that you want to do in life. But you have to have a PMA, positive mental attitude, in order to succeed in anything. But if you don't have a PMA, positive mental attitude, then you're going to keep making excuses as to why you cannot do a particular thing. You're going to always be held back. You're going to always be like that person that's got those chains on their feet and they cannot break those shackles because they're always telling themselves that they don't have what they need and they're not allowing themselves to use what they have and do the best they can with what they have. And then they will see the results of change being created just because they had the right positive mindset, the PMA, positive mental attitude, in order to go out there and start this particular task, even though they didn't have what they needed. They used what they had. And that's what we have to learn how to do in life. We have to learn how to stop making excuses as to why we cannot do something because we don't have what we need. We need to just learn how to use what we have, and then eventually on down the road, as you grow, you will get what you need. And that's what you have to realize. And that's what I'm saying to you this morning in my Morning Live Wake Up Motivation. And I'm just going to be honest with you. If I did not, if I did the best I could with what I had to use, you can do the same with what you have to use and do the best you could. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if I would have been the person to set back and make excuses as to why I could not achieve certain things in life, I wouldn't have never gotten anywhere in life. I would have been a procrastinator, and I would have been always telling myself what I could not accomplish when I never tried to accomplish it. So don't be afraid to go out there and step out on a limb and a leap of faith and do the best you could with what you have to use. Because once you've done your best with what you have to use, now God is going to open up doors and bring you more. God is going to prosper the seed that you planted into the ground. As long as you keep watering that seed will sprout. So what I'm saying to you, as long as you are willing to use what you got, you will eventually get what you want. That's what I'm saying to you. I will say it again. As long as you are willing to use what you got, you will eventually get what you want. But if you're too afraid to take that first step and use what you got and do the best you can with what you have to use, then now you can move on to the next level in life. But don't sit back and tell yourself what you can or cannot accomplish if you never tried to use what you got to do the best you could. That's what you got to do, because like I said, I did the best I could with what I had to use. It wasn't the most, it wasn't the greatest, but I took that leap of faith and I made a decision to invest in myself with what little bit of money I had. I didn't have a lot when I first started investing, but I said, you know what? I'm going to use what I got and do the best I can with what I have to use. And then I did that, and now my life has changed just by me making that decision to use what I had at that point in time to do the best I could with it. That allowed me to get to another level in life, income-wise, and another level in life, living in fun, freedom, and fulfillment, and living a better lifestyle than me being trapped in that 9 to 5, trading time for dollars, to work 40 hours, to get a 40-hour paycheck, to retire with 40% of my pay. Now, the way I got out of that, I was presented an opportunity, and even though I did not know what that opportunity was all about and what that opportunity entailed, I just used what I had in order to get what I wanted and what I needed. But had I not used what I had at that point in time and took that leap of faith and stepped out on that limb and been an action taker and that decision maker, I would have never been living the lifestyle that I'm living right now. So this is what I'm saying to you. I did the best I could with what I had to use, and I'm encouraging you to do the best you can with what you have to use and start to create change in your life right now if you're not happy with where your life is right now. If you're not happy with your finances, if you're not happy with your mental health, if you're not happy with your physical health, if you're not happy with yourself in general, if you're living a life of stress, I'm telling you right now, release that stress. Find something that you can do to take you to that happy place. Use what you got to do the best you could with what you have to use. That's what you have to realize, and that's how you evolve into a different level in life. You can never go to another different level in life, mentally, physically, financially, if you don't learn how to use what you got and do the best you could with what you have to use. Because you have to realize nothing is perfect. We don't live in a perfect world. So if we don't live in a perfect world, then whenever you strive to do something in life or create change in your life, you're not going to have the perfect setting in order to be able to create that change in your life. So this is what you have to realize. You have to do the same thing I did. I did the best I could with what I had to use. And that's what I'm encouraging you to do this morning in my Morning Live Wake Up Motivation, is that always motivate yourself to move forward, to use what you got at the moment. Because if you learn to use what you got just for that moment, the change will be created in your life. But it has to start within you, and within you believing in yourself and having self-perseverance to step out on that limb and use what you got in order to get what you need. But if you cannot use what you got in order to get what you need, then you're never going to get nowhere. Now, I'll say that again. If you cannot use what you got to get what you need, then you're never going to get nowhere. So this is what I'm saying to you this morning. You have to start somewhere in life to start creating change in your life if that's what you desire to do. But this is what we have to look at. A lot of people in life will not start to create change in their life because they don't have what they want and what they need. Now, we have to realize when it comes to our wants, that's not a necessity. But when it comes to our needs, that is a necessity. But how are you going to meet your necessities to your needs if you don't learn how to use what you got for that moment to get what you need? You got to start somewhere. So you got to really be paying close attention to what I'm saying right here is that don't let nothing hold you back from moving forward in life, even if you don't have what you need at that point in time to get to where you want to be. Use what you got, and then eventually you will get what you need. But if you don't learn how to use what you got and do the best you can with what you have to use, then you're not going to get to the place to where your needs are met because you don't have enough confidence within yourself to even start trying to get to where you want to be. And that's what I'm saying to you this morning in my morning life wake up motivation is I did the best I could with what I had to use. So that's what I'm encouraging you to do this morning as well. You do the best you can with what you have to use and don't make excuses as to why you can or cannot accomplish whatever it is you set out to accomplish. Because your success or failure is determined by your mindset level and the choices that you chose along the way. So remember that. If you don't make a choice to use what you got and do the best you can with what you have to use, then you're never going to get nowhere in life. You're always going to be in that position in life to where you're sitting back and you're wondering what would have happened if I would have just made that decision to use what I got in order to get what I could. And that's what we have to realize in life. In life, life is a journey, not a destination. So while we're on this journey of life, we have to realize how to use what we got and do the best we can with what we have to use. Because if we don't learn how to do the best we can with what we have to use in a particular time or situation, we're never going to get to the level in life to where we can be successful. Because in order for you to become successful, you got to start from the bottom. And when you start from the bottom, you're not going to have what you need. You're just going to have to be able to use what you got in order to create change in your life and believe that along the way, you're going to be blessed with more. Now, if you cannot believe that along the way, you're going to be blessed with more, then you're never going to start on your journey of change and creating change in your life because of the simple fact that you cannot do what I did. Like I said, I did the best I could with what I had to use. So that's what I'm encouraging you to do this morning is to do the best you can with what you have to use. And just take what you have to use and do the best you can. And once you do the best you can and make the best decision you can in life, in whatever task you're trying to accomplish. But remember this, always keep a PMA, a positive mental attitude at all times. And now you're able to use what you got to do the best you could at that point in time to gradually get to the place to where you want to be. But you got to realize you cannot procrastinate and tell yourself that you're not going to start on a particular case or doing or a particular task trying to achieve something because of the simple fact that you don't have what you need. You can't do that because, like I said, in life, you're never going to have what you need when you set out to create change in your life. That's why it's called change, because change comes within a process. A process is something that happens over a period of time. When you're in that process and you start that process out, you're not going to have what you need right from the beginning. So that's what you really need to understand. What I'm saying to you this morning in my morning life wake up motivation is that I did the best I could with what I had to use. I'm encouraging you to do the same. Do the best you can with what you have to use. And then now, as you keep striving and keep doing and don't give up and keep your self-perseverance and your self-confidence within yourself and your consistency, you will eventually get to the point of what you need. But you got to remember, you got to be able to use what you got in order to get what you need. So at that point in time, you got to start somewhere. So just remember, keep a positive PMA and use what you got in order to get what you need. Now, this morning, I have a call to action. It's my new product called Skin Tech. And I just want to show you a demonstration of it. I have it right here in my hand. Now, this is Skin Tech. Now, this Skin Tech right here will last you for 4 hours of protection from viruses, bacteria, scores on contacts, harmful chemicals. And I have this bottle right here, which is with regular use, it will last you for up until 1 month. This bottle right here is $25. And then I also have another bottle, which is a 150 millimeter bottle, and it is $50, but with regular use, it will last you up until 3 months. Now, I'm going to do a demonstration right now. I'm going to show you how powerful this product is. 1 sip of squirt foam in your hand. It doesn't take much. You rub it in. Once you rub it in and it gets in between all your cracks, in between your skin, and once you rub it in, takes about 5 minutes for it to completely dry. Once it has completely dried on the skin, on contact, you have just formed an invisible glove over your hand for 4 hours of protection. Look at my hands. Look at how clean and clear my hands look. Look at the backside, clean and clear. No, nothing, clean and clear. Just clean and clear, and my hands feel awesome. Now, I have created an invisible glove over my hands that's going to protect me for 4 hours once this completely dries from viruses, bacteria, harmful chemicals, and scores on contact. So, like I said, get your Skin Tech today if you're interested in purchasing this awesome product. Click the link below at thismakesense.com. And for all you entrepreneur-minded people out there, this is a ground level product in a ground level company. So you stand to win big. You just got to be that action taker and that decision maker and start distributing these products, because I can tell you right now, this product right here is selling like crazy. I'm just going to be honest with you. It is selling like crazy. It is selling off the shelf. I cannot keep it stocked on my website. Like I said, 4 hours. I'll let you see it good. 4 hours of protection. Forms an invisible glove, even after hand wash. There's no product on the market like this right now. I suggest if you want to protect your friends, family, and loved ones, and you want to protect yourself when you're out there in the world moving about, no matter what you're doing, whether you're working or just freely moving, you need to protect yourself. So get your Skin Tech today at thismakesense.com. Click the link below. And for all you entrepreneur-minded people, if you would like to become a distributor of distributing this product right here, click the link below at thismakesense.com. Type it in the chat, and I will sit down with you and I will talk with you and we'll have a conversation and we will see if this is a great fit for you. But like I said, once again, thismakesense.com, or if you're watching it on one of my other multi-platforms that I stream from and you're interested in this product, click the link below at thismakesense.com or tap it into the chat on whichever one of my social media platforms that you're watching from, because I stream live on multi-platforms. So I just want you to know that you have a chance to protect your loved ones and your family from viruses, bacteria, sores on contact, and harmful chemicals. So get your Skin Tech today and protect your loved ones. Now, once again, I just want to say thank each and every one of you all for stopping by my Morning Life Wake Up Motivation. But I just want to leave this with you. I did the best I could with what I had to use. So I want to encourage you to do the best you can with what you have to use. And don't procrastinate and say that I'm not going to start this diet plan because I don't have everything I need to exercise with. Figure out a way, take what you have to use and exercise and lose the weight that you want. And by the same token, when it comes to investing in yourself, don't sell yourself short of a great opportunity that could change your life and your family's life forever by procrastinating and saying that you don't have what it takes to create a second strand of income on top of what you're doing because you don't have everything perfect at the moment when the opportunity is presented to you. Just take what you have, learn to use what you got, do the best you can, and along the way, within the process of the journey, you will be blessed with what you need. So once again, thank each and every one of you all for stopping by my Morning Live Wake Up Motivation this morning. And I just want to say God bless you and God loves you, and so do I. But just remember, keep a positive PMA, positive mental attitude at all times, and you will be able to use what you got to get what you need in the long run. Because just remember, I want this to resonate with you because I did the best I could with what I had to use. So I know if I did the best I could with what I had to use, you can do the best you can with what you have to use. So do me a favor, like, comment, and share on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I just want to say thank each and every one of you all for stopping by. I appreciate your likes, your comments, your shares, and all your nice, kind words that you have said, how you have supported me. I thank you. So I just want to say God bless you all, and God loves you, and so do I, and have a blessed day, and goodbye.